We are back at it again with episode 18 of Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. Now, this week's episode, I am hoping it will be the finale, the big wrap-ups, the big reveals, the plots and the twists of this arc that has been dragging out for nearly over a month. Iruma-kun is currently heading towards where Kiro-senpai is, as he knows where the location of the hidden room is. So I do finally believe, hopefully, that this episode will be the big confrontations from Iruma-kun and Kiro-senpai, whilst also revealing all their motives and reasons behind why they want to cause such a disastrous blowing up of the school. So without further ado, let us get into this episode. If you guys want to watch along, I'll be starting the video in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Ooh, this is the prison maybe? I thought it looked like quite a new place, but I should have assumed it was the prison. I just don't think we've seen the outside of the prison before. You better not mess this up, Kiryu. He's like a little bit of a thunder boy. Okay, so let's start with the positives of, well, things I'm curious to see about this episode. I'm really interested to see what confrontation and interaction will happen between Kiro-senpai and Iruma, because Iruma, I believe, has looked up to Kiro-senpai as a role model. I think he did really respect his decisions of wanting to make magical apparatuses that can help, lower rank demons so that they can survive in such a society where ranking is quite important and they can survive versus other high rank demons. So I think Iruma, as someone who is also powerless like Kiro-senpai, really could relate to that aspect. So I'm curious to see how Iruma-kun will handle this betrayal from Kiro-senpai, along with just what exactly will Iruma-kun do? Will we get a fight out of them too? Will their relationship be completely broken? Or will we go down the Naruto, Talk no Jutsu, Friendship no Jutsu typical pathway? I'm really hoping we don't get this, because it's just after so long of waiting, it's, as I've been saying, over a month for this arc to wrap up. I don't think that's something that I would be quite impressed with, just because of the high quality of an anime Iruma-kun has been. Even though it has childish concepts, it's really not. It's quite mature and addresses quite a lot more mature topics, and always has a deeper meaning. So I'm really hoping that they bring us more something relatable and quite more in-depth than Talk no Jutsu. How are you still there? Just drop it. Just let it go. Give up. It's okay. We will understand if you give it up. Why did no one help him just to make it stand back up? Oh, I feel so bad for him. What I want more than anything. The bell. I'm assuming that's where the bomb is. Or the explosion. This was a bit of a plot hole I think you guys all agreed on, in the sense that why did Kiro-senpai not block the pathway? If he could control all the pathways, why did he lead one specifically to where he is? Some of you guys did argue that this is such a batshit crazy look of us, that he also needs to lead people out of where he was. So I do get that it does balance out, but it just was a bit weak, I think. Ooh, I was about to say, first reveal without your glasses. This is my evil version. Ooh, straight out. I really want Kiro-senpai to say that, oh, this is my evil version, get fucked. That's the fireworks shell, isn't it? I'm going to make it explode so I can destroy the school. Why do you want to destroy the school? What happened to you, Kira-senpai? What kind of dark past did you go through? Oh, look at that smile. It's just like, I don't give a shit. Flashbacks? Story time? Oh. Ooh, yes. Story time. Feared and famous families in the Netherworld. Oh, I did not know the Amy family has such a reputation. You're so sweet. Oh. No, damn it, I'm not meant to be feeling sad already for him already. But this is definitely not deserved of any child. Is this... Oh, she's gonna bitch slap you down. Oh, she bitch slapped you down. I did not need that. The demon world is cruel. It is very cool how everything is by kind of power. Ooh. I mean, Yola in here as well. What do you be so savage about? And that was the girl that got hurt. Kira-senpai has two distinctive horns during his childhood, but how come in his adulthood only one stands out? There are plenty of good things about you. Oh yeah, this is definitely, yeah, just as I mentioned. I feel like the horns were like a hint. It's like definitely hinting at something. Okay. This is why bullying sucks. Fuck bullying. Ooh. That face was nasty. Something simple can be really precious to someone. Don't be a dickwit. He was a dickwit. Barrier? Ooh. Oh, hang in there. Don't lose focus. No. Oh my god, is this the reason she never talked to you again? Ooh. I mean, he tried. Like, you can't really blame him for that. Wait, that was it to your reason? She didn't even die? I would kill. Wait, what? You're saddest? Wait. Are things meant to be getting kinky? You know what? Welcome, Demon School Iruma-kun. You have done it again. Oh. Oh, this was a yaoi. I missed that tag. I apologize. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, it was worth waiting. I take everything back. Okay, maybe like one less episode would have been nice, but wow, I like this in the sense that oh, like a weak person can be so fucked up crazy. So he's doing this out of pleasure. They're all like, this kid's crazy. Run, everyone run. Wow. Oh, you did give her one of your horns. I don't. Oh, I don't know about that. Okay, that was intended. She looked absolutely disgusted. At least he openly said he's a bit messed up. I mean, I guess that's what demons are. Like, I think I had my own sense of realization. Yeah, that's how all demons should be. Like, this is a very peaceful take on demons. Oh wow, one of you guys did guess that you thought that Bala wanted to return the netherworld to its original chaos, disaster, death, and war. I feel like that's gonna be his blood to make like a pack. Oh wow, I actually like this. Like it's just who they are. Like they're meant to be demons, and that's what he wants. They both want chaos. Return those stairs into. Oh. Oh, so Babylus is the kind of definition of ranks. That's why they want to destroy Babylus. I was curious as to why specifically they want to destroy the school. And Irma's the one that kind of made the explosive? What came up with the idea? Oh, what was that whisper? Jesus Christ. And then you... Oh, who's the one saying coward and fear? Is this Iruma? But no, I wanted to see your despair. You have to witness the most important people in your life shatter in front of you? Nah, Iruma's gonna fuck you up with his facial expression of power! Oh, that was such like a deboner moment. Oh my god, is he just gonna drop down on his head? What's Iruma doing? Deo, Iruma! Iruma's been through everything. He's been through despair and is the only person that has climbed out of it, I feel. That's why this situation's nothing. They were never alike. Oh. The boy who wanted others to spare and the boy... He is Kira's natural enemy. I won't despair. I'm going to shatter your ambitions. Fuck yeah. Oh my god, this is such boss music play. I really like the song that's going on in the background. Emma's like, nah, not today. Oh, this is an amazing piano piece that's going on. It's like demonic, dark, upbeat anticipations building up. Oh, I now love the guitar piece that's kicking in. He's gonna throw it at the bell. I'm so glad we get to see the dragon again. It's gonna be beautiful fireworks. Nah. I still can't get over Kiriya-senpai having like a semi-orgasm from the looks of despair. That is a screenshot. He does have Oji-chan's power. That unleashes all the magic at once. They were actually going to use it. Pedrola! This is so fucking boss. Ooh. Ooh. Damn, this crystal magnificent dragon. Oh my god, someone catch Iruma. Wow, and they did end the school festival with a banger. One. Oh, I thought the bell had the explosives, but I guess the bell didn't really have anything related to it. What a beautiful ending. Wow. I love how Subrock's still there. Oh, this episode has been top notch along with its music. I want to see a man's reaction. That smile. Oh, Amir's reaction just like wrapped this up perfectly. Is Iruma still falling? Did someone catch him? Senpai. I love how curious about someone to catch him. Newfound respect? I love the amount of different expressions we've seen from Kiriya-senpai this episode. Ooh. Wait. Were they meant to be falling meteor rocks? This episode went by so fast. I don't think this is the end of the arc because we kind of saw like hurling, flaming rocks, and I think maybe that's gonna fall on the school. That's like heading towards the school. Maybe that's like the after effects of the fireworks. I'm not too sure, but that was a really like odd scene. I'm a bit confused as to why there were flaming rocks that were falling down. So maybe we do have one more episode of this arc to kind of get wrapped up. I guess that would make sense because I still think like Ballard and I know I'm not saying that name right, but you know who I'm referring to, and Kurosawa. I'm kind of curious to see like how they will get punished. Like surely there must be repercussions for their actions, so there must be some follow-up kind of wrap up to this kind of overall arc. I think the best way to sum up this twist is that this anime absolutely freaking bamboozled us. Like they use like Uno reverse, and like bamboozled the shit out of me. Well, for me, I feel absolutely bamboozled. We don't have a Tsukima episode. So yeah, watching the preview, it does look like we do have one more episode to kind of wrap up this overall kind of festival arc, like Kiriya-senpai arc that we have been exploring. So it definitely has been an overall long arc, especially for this to be the big banger. But that said though, the banger was big. Like this was an absolute banger, I'm not gonna lie. Things I beyond would never have expected is that Kiriya-senpai has a fetish for watching people's faces in despair and he gets off on that. I think that summed it up pretty well. So, like, I think it's because I looked at it in a very typical kind of like shonen plot twist that was going to happen. So that's why I used the word bamboozled, because that's generally what I feel. That's why when I saw kind of, you know, that sad background story that they have been teasing, I thought, you know, it was going to be like his first love, someone that truly cared about him regardless of his powers. You know how it normally typically goes, and then like she either got killed by, I don't know, like someone from the school of Barbalos, or maybe from like someone related to Oji-chan, or maybe Oji-chan himself, and that's why he had such like a revenge, and that's why he wanted to destroy the school whilst also getting revenge on like the chairman, which is the Oji-chan. But like, no, just when I was saying, like, I apologize, I was too quick to judge, because I was saying like, oh, this is so like typical, like that was it, and the reason like why you wanted to destroy the school and like maybe the ranking system. But no, it was just for pure pleasure. Like that was just his like demonic true form that made him want to destroy the school. So like honestly, the background story, it wasn't meant to be like a sad sympathetic background story. It was like the reason and the starts of how he got his despair fetish. The reason, like I was talking about his horns, like, and I mentioned like a while back as well, I was like, why are his horns like off? Like, you know, like one's fully grown and one looks like it's semi-grown, because you could tell in like certain angles you couldn't even see the one on the left side. I think it's the left side, and it makes sense. He gave his horns to that girl not because he was like feeling sorry or like sympathetic and was his way of apologizing, but it was more to see the girl's look of absolute despair. He enjoyed that, and he wanted to get more of a despair look out of her by giving her the horns that she said they were pretty. So like this episode went like from zero to bamboozled to fucked up real quick, and like I'm still shocked. Like this was, I'm gonna say it, like genuinely a really good twist. And as I mentioned just in the opening as well, I was like, I really hope they don't go into like a talk no jitsu, friendship forever no jitsu, and they didn't. They served us something better with like, I've already been through despair no jutsu, and so this doesn't affect me. And like Iruma came off as such a boss-like character in this episode, and I really enjoyed that. Like it really showed the growth and transitions Iruma-kun has gone through. And oh my lord, for the first time, I think this is the first anime where when the situation is about a bomb, Iruma-kun stopped talking, went and just grabbed the bomb and threw it outside. Like not even detective movies do that. And I loved this anime for being just like real, in the sense that he just was like, okay, there's a bomb, you're trying to activate it, I'm just gonna use all my powers and chuck it out, without like dragging this out with like talk no jutsu. So like A, I appreciated how like non-typical it went down. B, I loved the twist, did not expect the despair fetish, nor did I expect kind of Iruma's reactions to finding out like Kiri senpai's true intention. And like I loved how Iruma really stayed strong throughout this. Like I love how he wasn't affected. I think I did see Iruma-kun weaker than I thought, because I thought like, oh, Iruma-kun might be really heartbroken from this and finding out kind of like Kiri senpai's true kind of intentions and his true characteristics, but Iruma-kun actually handled that really fiercely. So many twists this episode has been brilliant. This arc, I don't know about that. Episode 10 out of 10. I think it's one of my nearly favorite episodes of this anime, just with the amount of just like twists, unexpected things that happened. But this overall arc though is a lower rating for me, unfortunately, just because of the way it kind of like got dragged out and the way it kind of got played out. And I think because they were trying to give such a big kind of plot twist to Kiri senpai's kind of character, like his true kind of form, it's the reason that made Kiri senpai a very weak villain throughout the whole kind of arc. Because they were trying so hard to hide everything, it's kind of like when they try to not give you any hints at all, it just makes kind of like a weak and kind of lackluster character. And I think that's what made the overall arc weak. That's kind of what my overall kind of feelings of why the arc, yet this episode was such a banger, is because this was something you couldn't guess. I think like you could never expected this kind of like plot twist from like just watching kind of like the anime episodes. And I think that's because they hid that kind of aspect of Kiri senpai so much, is why we couldn't expect it at all. And I think that ended up kind of doing like a Uno reverse, in the sense that Kiri senpai ended up being like kind of a weak and lackluster character. That's kind of my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Did this episode kind of make up the arc that we have been kind of going through for you guys? Love hearing you guys' opinions, so definitely make sure you guys let me know in the comments below. So yeah, I guess until then, make sure you guys stay awesome, and I'll definitely catch you guys next week.